Okay, now we're going to talk about Patrick's turn. So I'm going to slow you down as you come towards the wall, Patrick. And we'll see how you execute the wall in the turn. Again, would like to see you tuck your chin at the turn. You're kind of looking straight at the wall. We want to create a somersault, and it's hard to do if your head's up. If you ever see a diver dive, they never look back as they're trying to do a backflip. They try to tuck the chin and tuck the head and then create a somersault. And it's the same thing here. You want to tuck the chin, tuck the head, and you should be looking to the bottom and looking for those knees to come up towards your chest. And that's going to initiate the turn, not lifting the head. And as we go into the next frame, you see your head is one of the first things to come up. So you really need to be visually seeing your knees. And so this right here, you need to be able to see it as they're coming up underneath the chest. And right now, your eyes are already out of the water looking at the back wall. That's a slow way to approach the turn. It's opening up the body so you can see kind of how you're curving the back. So if I get this pencil here, you can see the back's curved. It would be straighter if you rolled your head down and tucked the chin, and it would create a faster tuck and turn. Then as you come in, the feet are coming underneath, that's good, but you'd be tighter to the wall if you could keep that head down a little bit longer. Came through on the turn. Feet are in a good position, angled slightly up, toes slightly up, and knees slightly up, just a little bit to the side. That's exactly how we want to do it. Arms up here need to be tighter, so you want to come in behind the head and bring the hands here so the streamline is tighter to the head. When you're open like that, you're creating a little bit of a drag as you're trying to get set up and push off the wall. And you could be a little tighter. If that head stayed down, you'd be a little tighter for a little bit better push off. Feet would be a little higher on the wall too, because when we push off, we want to get a little bit more of a downward thrust, especially on breaststroke. So we want to come here and just be angled a little bit more downward than what you're angled at right now. You're almost straight coming off the wall. A little bit of a downward thrust, but we want to get a little deeper. Water behind you is moving at you, so it's going to slow you down unless you get deep. You go into that tight streamline, which is good. I like to see get the feet together. You can see them back here. They're just slightly separated. So as we push off, just follow through a little bit better so that they're in one line. But otherwise, that's a pretty good push off. You're getting on your stomach well. Head's in a great position. Great streamline. Going to dolphin kick. Take the dolphin kick. Try to keep the arms more still as you're taking the dolphin kick. You don't want to move the hands. The hands in all really good dolphin kickers stay very still, and that's going to like push you back as you're trying to push forward with the dolphin kick. As you press into the pull down phase, overall not bad. You're keeping it tight, keeping it under the body. Could be a little faster with the hands. A little tighter with the hands as they come underneath, but right to your hips, that's perfect. And the body line's good, because when you finish that pull, you should be either slightly up or flat with the body, and you're doing a very good job of getting into that flat position from that pull down. A lot of people don't get those feet down, so that's really nice right there. And then as the hands come up, hands are too far away from the body. So as you're pulling those hands up, they need to be right against your chest. The palms of the hands should feel your stomach, should feel your chest as it's coming up. You don't want to create drag. Right now you're creating drag with your hands away from the body like that. So water's coming right in against those hands and holding you back. So to get a little bit more streamlined, keep those hands closer to the body as you're coming forward on your recovery here. And then as you recover, hands need to be closer to the face, but that's not too bad. And then you reach up, do a good job of keeping the head down until you go to the breakout stroke. So that part was really good. Little deep coming up, a little steep of an angle, but other than that, that was good, and you kept your head in a really good position. Just keep those hands closer to the body as you're doing the recovery, and that will help reduce that drag that you have from your hands slowing you down as you're trying to get in that position. The hands should be very close Like I said, fingers should almost touch or be touching your chest and just underneath your chin, and your hands are just a little bit too far away from the body.